Hey guys, today we're taking apart this HP Envy Photo 7858 printer, very similar to 7150 models and exact same as 7855 and any 7850 series printer. So the reason for taking it apart is just to show you how to remove some parts, replace them, or how to get inside of a printer. So don't forget to like this video, stay with us, and enjoy. Okay, so the first thing that I did was I opened this while the printer was on. I opened the top cover. I let the carriers move over to the away from the locking area. So it's usually locked over here. I let it slide over and then I unplugged the printer. That will allow me to push this back and forth and get it removed if we need to. So first thing is I want to say that the tool that we're going to use is a Torx size 10 screwdriver tip. It's star-shaped tip that all HP inkjets use and some laser jets. So basically it's this star-shaped, let me see if I can make a video, get a shot of it. You can see it's star-shaped. That we're going to use on all the screws that we're going to remove in here. So let's just get started with basic things. It's going to be the trays. So right here we have the paper output tray. This one just slides out. If you're putting it in, it just slides back in like that. If you have it up like this, you're going to have a problem, but it's just like that. So this is where it locks, just in case you didn't know. If you don't want this to slide out ever, that's where it locks. So if you move this latch, you can see that getting slide out. You unlock it and that opens it up. With the paper loading tray, it's a little bit different. We're gonna slide it out and then I'm gonna put the printer on its side like that, and then we're gonna remove a screw right here. That will allow us to kind of remove it from here. This one would also help, the one up top. So let's remove that. And then you can just slide it over like that and it removes. Since we're here on this side, this is the paper pickup roller that I'm gonna show you how to remove that. It's very simple. Just you remove this screw right here. Remove this kind of latch here. So when you put it back in, you just make sure you slide it in here and put the screw in there. You're going to take a flathead screwdriver and just kind of very gently start from this side, take it out of these, and there's more right here. So, and you want to start on this side because that's where it's free. On that side it goes into a gear mechanism and you just want to slide it out of there. So as soon as you get them out of these two latches here, or like grooves, it slides out. Make sure your spring is there and it's working. So that's how you remove the paper pickup roller. Once again, going over the external axis parts. I'm just going to remove these tabs. That's for later, for when we remove the side panel for the main board. For now, we're removing the power supply. Power supply is located right here behind this cover. There's a screw right there that removes, and you just kind of open that up and slide your power supply out, and it detaches right there. Okay, let's do this control panel. We're gonna go ahead and lift the top. There's gonna be two screws right here. So just right there. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna slide the control panel over to the right, just like that. And then we can just lift it up, flip it like this here, and we can disconnect it right there. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to open this top cover like straight up, like L-shaped. we need to get this unlatched, and then there's a screw right here that we need to remove in order to open the cover, and then we're going to remove the panels. Okay, so what you'll need to do is just get a flathead screwdriver and put it in here like that, and just press it against this panel right here and gently pull towards you. That's going to unlatch that and let you open this here. Now we have this latch over here that's holding it, or this trap right here, and to remove that you'll see there's a screw right there, and you're going to use the same screwdriver, the torque screwdriver. You're going to remove that while you hold on to this and try not to lose the screw. So after you removed it, go ahead and just kind of take the screw out. There we go. And then let this latch sit there, or let it go inside. There we go. So now we can work on the printer and remove other things. The side panels are the next that we're going to remove. So we're going to start with this side. It's the one with main board, so you'll see the connections there. Make sure you remove those tabs that I removed at the beginning of the video when I was removing the power supply. So they're not going to let you, if they're there, they're not going to let you move the control panel. You might actually damage the screen if you try doing that. Okay, to remove this control the side panel, we're going to remove the two screws right there. And then we're just going to push it away like that. You can see it opens like a door kind of, because these are kind of like hinges. So when you put it back together, you're going to slide it in there and then close it. Similar concept on the other side. Here, to remove it, just unlatch it from those hinges. This is where your main board is. You can either just remove that board, the side panel, and then reconnect or connect, like disconnect whatever you were trying to do with the board. Let's remove the other side before we remove the main board. Similar concept here. The screw, one screw is right there. The other screw is this one right here. So we're going to remove those. Okay. Push this in like this here. Take this, unlatch it here, and then just kind of push it all around, and you should be able to remove it. Just like that. Make sure you remove the screw, like actually take it out, so it's it removes it here, and then it will release the tab that's holding the side panel. You can actually remove the spring. Okay. On this side, you will see the gear, the mechanism that controls the carrier when it locks it in place, or when it does the purging and stuff like that. So now we're just going to continue by removing this top right here. This actually, the paper path or gem axis, it removes very easily. You don't need any screws for that. You don't need to remove any parts to get to it. So let's remove these screws here. So we have one here, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if that releases it. Oh, and there's another one right here. So those more of a hidden one. There's there, and the other one that I just removed is in this hole right here. You can see it right there. I just unscrewed it. It's still there. So, but we're gonna be pulling it up, so it's fine. If you feel any obstruction, it's usually there's a missed screw or a clip somewhere. Here we go. Okay, so we have the wire right here for the main board. You may want to just disconnect it on this side. So it's this right here. You just feed it through here. and that will release the top of the printer. And this little wire right here. Okay, so now we have access to the inside of the printer, which is pretty cool. The top is this is the scanner wire. We can disconnect that, and this is an ADF, I think, wire, the one that controls the document. Oops, I broke this thing. But you can just feed it throughout. Okay, and that will allow us to just lift this top portion and get it out. So there's a scanner inside of here that we'll get to. So what do we have here? This is a main board, like I already said. This is the timing strip right here if you need to clean or replace it. The carrier unit. So those are going to be most likely the parts that you need to get to. Then there's also the ink waste pad, and it's right under all that stuff. You can see that white padding right there. This is very black. It's already accumulated a lot of ink. So I believe this printer printed about 5,000 pages. And it still has plenty to go, but we're using it to demonstrate how to remove parts or repair your printer. So this timing encoder strip just unlatches right here and then removes there. To install it, it was installed with arrow down, but it doesn't really matter as long as it's the right side. So if a dot and an arrow is going to be on the right side, and the dot without the arrow is going to be on the left side. Okay. Okay, to remove this one, we're just going to go ahead and disconnect all the wiring on the main board. You can see it's usually going to be the top and bottom connections. This one, when you put it back, it unlatches, like goes up and down like a door kind of. Then you're going to put this wire in here and then latch it in. Lock it in there. So that's how you install it. Most of the other ones are going to be just slide-in connection. We got those. We're going to remove the screws. Okay, now we have this right here. It's going to be... Oh, we missed one screw right there. The black one. There's another one right there. So we're going to go ahead and disconnect it from here, slide it out. And that's what we've got. We've got a connection there in the back. So this is the main board. Main board part number is going to be on the sticker right here. And this is the wireless card. Okay. So that's pretty much it here. So as far as we'll go. To remove the carrier, you're just going to remove the springs on the right and left, slide out this rod, and then you'll be able to remove the carrier unit. You can disconnect it by just, this is the drive belt, and so on. Let's just do the scanner real quick, and then we'll be all done. So here's the top of our printer. One thing is the ADF feeder. This is where the ADF unit is. The glass, if you need to clean it, it's right there. And then if we lower that, you will see the rollers are right there. Those are really good to keep up and have them clean, and if you're having heater issues. So we're gonna go ahead and get our scanner out. We're gonna remove all these screws. So there's gonna be a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we're gonna also have these clips right here on either side. Okay, so we got all the screws out, 8 of them, and now we can use a flathead for that too. So just a flathead, and we're gonna push this latch to the right, this one to the left. That allows us to lift this here. can see this is the inside of the glass, so you don't want to touch that. That's our scanner right here, the scanner module. And we can just get it out of there. It's going to be glued. I mean, yeah, there's some adhesive right here that holds it. So if you're replacing it, you can either replace right here so you don't have to change the cord, the wire here, but you can just gently push it through here. Just like this piece out here. Slide that through. And there we go. This is our scanner unit. So that's pretty much it with this printer. I hope it was helpful for you. I'm sorry that I wasn't showing you how to put things back together, but if you're doing a project, make sure you take pictures as you go so you don't lose any parts or don't know where things go, or just watch the video again and you can probably see where things go. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel, and comment in the section below. Have a great day.